So honestly, hats off to the amount of theory crafting that those must do. Right, we're going to put Void Soul on focus. We're going to start with the big guy. Going to up the cast, and we're going to see if we can get our damage rocking. Let's do the grippy hands and avoid everything that's coming out. We'll use IBF for the big knockback. Well, that pack melted. Just less than 5 million damage. Not bad. We'll get the fear. Oh, someone else got the fear. And now we're going to have 3 AoEs incoming. So that is going to be really brutal on this healer. My heart goes out to him, by the way. Oops, I should have dodged that frontal. Oh, I forgot to use my Apocalypse. Really silly. I don't normally play with that talent. Tank, don't die. I'm not giving you mouth to mouth. Here comes the affix. The Void Soul on focus and we'll DPS down the big guy. I'm going to hold on to my cooldowns here for the boss. Oh, someone's faster on me with those interrupts. Good job. AMS for the AoE that comes in. Oh, it's one less person that the healer has to worry about. Okay, boss time. Got all my cooldowns for this. Well, this should be good. Famous last words. Going to stack up for the spikes. Oh, someone ran into the spike straight away. Healer's going to love him. I'm going to use AMS so I don't get the dots. Okay, this seems to do a lot more burst damage and sustain on the boss than my other spec. Oh no, healer! Mouth to mouth! There goes Lichborn, because we're going to have back-to-back damage here, because it's incoming damage as well in a second. So here we go. IBF for this. Quick heal up. And here comes some extra bit of new. Oh, Hunter, you keep getting hit by that. Be careful. I'm going to take... Oh, no, someone else is going to take it. I'll use AMS. So far, so good. Oh, okay. I guess we'll take a detour. No, I don't have any cooldowns for taking this, so it'll have to be a little self-heal that I use. I'm going to pop that now. Here comes the big AoE. That was well covered by the Paladin healer, well done. So a sustained 1 million DPS on the boss. That ain't bad. That's actually a little bit higher than I'm used to. Are we going this way? We're going that way. Okay. Oh, we're doing a big pull. Let's pop AMS for the AoE damage. That way our healer doesn't have a heart attack. See if you pop your defences at the correct time. When you compare my health to the rest of the group, you can see how vitally important it actually is. Because the rest of the group is melting there. I'm going to interrupt the next cast. There we go. Then we've got the patrol, and we'll put the invader on focus. We're going to avoid those swirlies on the floor. And we'll interrupt the cast wherever we can. Okay, this spec pumps on damage, my goodness. Yeah, this paladin healer, yep, he is most definitely a lightsmith. Holy Bulwark is his first healing. And he's doing a wonderful job. Use AMS for their incoming damage. Look at the rest of the DPS in the group and look at my health. That's why you take cooldowns. But that only works if you have someone that's willing to press the buttons. I don't have AMS, so I'll use IBF. I'm going to interrupt the next cast. Oh, we lost the tank. We're going to run for it. I can't get him back up. No, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ah, run away. I'm being so brave. Oh, here comes the area. I'm going to AMS this. If we all die, they will reset. That is seriously wasted damage. Thank you. See, there we go. Some very creative gameplay. I'll hang on to my cooldowns for the next pack. Yeah, when you look at a lightsmith paladin and their actual healing output, it's mostly, well in this case it's tempered with battle because everybody's health dropped low. It's normally Holy Shock, Word of Glory, and then your bulwarks. Let's see, overall healing. Holy Bulwark, Shock, and Word of Glory. And most of the bulwark is simply passive. You press it, and it's just on. That's I'm asking for mana as well. It does so much absorb. Okay, we're going to focus the big guy down. And it watches volleys as well. We're going to interrupt what we can. Okay, with this build and this group's damage, mobs are not lasting long enough. If we don't complete this key in time, I really want to know why. I'll avoid the swirlies on the floor. Now this next fight is all about the DPS. If they do not watch when they kill these ants, the little crystals that spawn, it's going to be a wipe. Oh no! Ahem, that was close. That was them swirlies I was telling you about, that I completely never hit. Now if they're going to switch to the crystals, I will stay on the boss. Because everyone on the crystals is not a good idea. Let's see, here comes the first ones. It's going to be two really close. I'm going to cleave them down, I'll pop AMS. So that I don't get the stacks. I'm going to get one of the orbs for increased damage. Yeah, their damage is fine without me. So I'm going to stay on the boss. Don't get me wrong, I'll be doing some cleave as well. And we'll get some extra little orbs, make killing this shield that much easier. Oh, we're never going to get that in time. If you don't kill all the crystal shards before the boss does this effect, his shielding is a lot higher than it normally is. We'll quickly take down the affix. Here comes the first crystals. I don't have any cooldowns for this. So I'll pop IBF just in case they decide to go nuts on these shards. Not they staggered that beautifully. See, normally I don't like switching to them on this class because as Unholy, I don't have a lot in the ways of actually taking care of them. I'll get cooldowns up for this one as well. And we'll pop Lichborn just to stay nice and healthy. The chances are we'll just be focusing down the boss here. Yeah. Damage from this group is incredibly high, especially single target.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing.
Oh no, no stacks of my charger. Let's interrupt that, and we'll get Apocalypse out. And the affix could be getting cleaved down. There we go. If you don't switch to that affix, you simply just buff the mobs and it'll take so much longer to kill. We're doing a big pool, or we're doing a small pool? We're doing a big pool. Flappy hands. And on the next big pack, I have all of my cooldowns available. I'm going to save it for that. I'm going to interrupt the heal. And we're going to dodge the big fireball. If you're comfortable with turning on nameplates in combat, sometimes if you don't see the frontal, quickly turn off the nameplates and it gives you a bit more visibility. So off and then back on again. If it is a big pool here, I'm going to love it. So I've got all my cooldowns. He's doing a big pool. Yep, yes, good. Here we go. We're going to see at least, I think, 7 million here. That's 5 million. 5.7. Oh, only 5.7. Regarding what to kick, I've ran a lot of these instances at the moment. It changes when you go up to a 12, but prior to that, there are certain casts you need to do. DBM normally tells you which ones, for example, like Mass Tremor and Grimbatol. But a general rule of thumb, any cast that you kick is something that the healer does not have to heal. For example, these little menders, they do something called Restorative Metal, I believe it is, which is simply a heal. They just casting Restore Metals. I'll make sure I always have a stop or a kick for that. But the Alloy Bolt is a big hit on one person. A lot of groups don't pull this pack here. There is a reason for doing it though. It has a buff in this dungeon where if you have the appropriate class, in this case Warrior or Blacksmith, you can buff the group with the versatility buff. I'll ping it just so that we know, just in case someone can click it. And that offers a group-wide buff for us that just increases our versatility. Oh, we're doing a big pool. That's 4 casters, this is interesting. I'm going to use AMS, I've got a few casts getting thumped on me. I'm going to grip this one in, and I'm going to grip that one in. I'm going to interrupt that one in a sec, see if I can bring that into. There we stop. Quick heal. If I catch it early enough and I don't have an interrupt or a stun, I can simply grip the mob to stop it casting. I'm simply typing in a group there that I've got the range to kick for when the small boss jumps away during scrap zone. If you do not interrupt that, everyone's slowed and takes a massive hit of damage. Here we got Scrap Song. He's going to jump away. He's casting on the right hand side of my frames. And I'm going to quickly rush and get the kick and come back to the group. If I don't do that, we take so much damage. Okay, we now look for the open vent. 3 vents are marked, 1 is not, and that's the one that you need to hide in. This is where you need to use a defensive. It says hide. So we use IBF and we get ready to heal. I'm deliberately holding on to my interrupt. Okay, we're going to this one here. I'll pop Blitzburn and I'll avoid the frontal. And here comes Scrap Song, so I'm going to have to get ready to interrupt. Here we go. And back to the boss. Oh, quick dodge. I was caught daydreaming that. We are good where we are, so just stay where we're supposed to be. We'll pop our defensives again. I'll quickly heal up afterwards so that the healer doesn't struggle. Now this is pulsing damage. You need to try and kill these bosses at the same time. If you don't, one of them will start pulsing. It just puts a lot of pressure on a healer that you really don't need.
Look for another main cart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
They're actually flying through this dungeon. The next area introduces different mobs that simply fixate on one person based on where they're currently standing. Easiest way to manage them is engage them, take them to a wall, make sure you're next to the wall, and the charge. You see this thing here, it's 3, 2, 1, then I'm going to cast the charge. One's on me, even though that was getting dragged. And if you do it incorrectly, he runs to Africa. The general rule of thumb of this is do not drag them until they do the first charge. First one's on me, going to go straight into the wall, and the other one, that's away on holiday.
There he is.
And since this is a full melee group, it just puts a lot more pressure for us. I'm going to pull the next one, I'm just going to take this solo. I'm going to use my defensive and my movement speed. That way I don't get knocked up into the air, and then we avoid the swirlies. Go on, big boy, you can take that next pack. Let's put him on focus. There we go, he must have heard me, I like it. I'm going to spawn Apocalypse. Again, charge is on me, we step to the side. That one's on me as well, we step to the side. Interrupt the heal before it goes off. These next ones, the Stone Shapers, they do an Earth Burst totem that must be killed. If it doesn't, it's a group wipe. They don't have much health. That's what happens when one goes off. That was a big, big hit. Tank's gonna die, tank's dead. He got a little bit overzealous with his pull there. So until we can pick everyone up, we pop some defensives and try and stay alive. Again, totem. Well done. Healer resume. That's why I pinged them, so that the tank knew to wait. No, just line of sight. Line of sight. Oh no. There's the first totem. There's the second totem. And then we'll look out for the swirlies. And after that I'm going to pop my cooldowns. See, Unholy's damage always looks absolutely shocking if you get the priority wrong, or for whatever reason you've had to wait. It's still something I'm working on, but for the most part you can get by simply just using your rotation. Here we go. Let's kill the affix, please. Don't pull the nice ones. Quickly kill this down. Straight into the next pack. I'll put mine on focus and we'll focus down the big guy for damage. Totem, they're nuking it, so I'm just going to stay on the big guy, using Death's Advance and EMS to avoid the big hits. Avoiding the swirlies. Down here we stop. There you go. Now we'll go straight into the boss. I don't have any cooldowns, so the start of this fight is going to be rough. And I will not have AMS for the very first corruption, so I'm going to have to look for the portals. This next caster boss does. You need to be moving towards one of these portals, which will take off your debuff, because if you don't, you'll die. The dot naturally gets stronger and stronger as the longer it stays on you. Avoid the frontal from the boss. Here comes the next one. I'm going to AMS this and I'm going to stay on the boss. Near the very end I'm going to put Blitzborn, move into the effect that's already there. Avoid the frontal and pop some cooldowns. And I should have 10 minutes to chill before the raid. Against me, Vile Corruption again, so anyone that doesn't have an immunity must be heading towards the portals. Just don't get too complacent and forget that you still have to dodge the frontals. I almost took that straight in the face. Again, we're going to step away. Now we're going to heal it back up. Corruption again. I'm going to have to go for a big... Oh, we'll go for this one. Because the quicker you get it off you, the less likely you are to die. And there we go. That was a very nice run. +2. I actually got 9 points from that. Awesome.